They lead countries thousands of miles apart, but share a common enemy. Both David Cameron and Indonesia's President Jokowi are determined to destroy so-called Islamic State. Indonesia has the world's largest Muslim population, and David Cameron said there was much Britain could learn from here about tackling extremism.
We're both concerned about the threat from ISIL, and we are determined to defeat these terrorists. We've agreed to step up our joint efforts, both to tackle the terrorist threat and to counter the extremist narrative.
He said Britain would help Indonesia with anti-terror investigations and beefing up airport security in Jakarta and Bali. This is the Prime Minister's first major foreign trip since the election, a chance to be the global statesman tackling a global threat. David Cameron's visit to Southeast Asia and his meeting with Indonesia's president is all about business, doing deals, finding new markets for Britain. But the two leaders are also trading information and expertise about dealing with Islamist extremism. People from here, as well as Britain, have gone in their hundreds to fight with ISIL in Syria and Iraq. And the fight against IS is global. This is Derna in Libya, an IS stronghold. 4 years after Britain and France led a NATO coalition to overthrow Colonel Gaddafi, the country has two rival governments and lawlessness is growing. Today, David Cameron said he could intervene with force again if there was a direct threat to Britain.
If there is a plot underway where I believe British citizens are in danger of being targeted, if it's possible to take action to stop that, I would. That is legal, that is right, that is proper, and that's the role of the Prime Minister.
David Cameron and his host do not agree on everything, in particular the fate of foreign nationals awaiting execution in Indonesia by firing squad for drug smuggling. In 2013, 58-year-old grandmother Lindsay Sandiford from Cheltenham was sentenced to death for carrying £1.6 million of cocaine into Bali. So far, government pressure has been ignored by Indonesia, and David Cameron said he would raise the case again. But not too publicly. Indonesia, like the other countries David Cameron will visit on this trip, are places Britain is eager to deal with. Ben Wright, BBC News, Jakarta.